3, 2, 1.
We've got big fun waiting to be unleashed. We'll be posing some of life's most important questions. Your answers will be paired off in a no-holds-barred tournament. And your votes will determine which answers advance in the bracket. As we whittle down to our championship winner, this is bracketeering. I'm sending the topic of our first bracketeer devices now. Best non-traditional way to say hello to a stranger you pass on the street. Enter your answers now. Type in the best answer you can think of and hit send. If your answer wins the entire bracket, you'll be rolling in moolah. By the way, you can join the audience and play along by going to Jackbox.tv and entering the room code. Time's running out. Your answers are being paired off into one-on-one matchups. That means it's time to seek our fortune at the prediction table. On your device, you'll see one of the upcoming matchups for this bracket. If you can predict the answer that will get the most votes, you could win some sizable bonus bucks. Oh, and don't forget, if you think the odds are stacked against your own answer, you can still get some cash. The predictions are in. Let's dive into our first bracket. Oh boy. Use your device to vote on which you think deserves to win. But don't forget, if you change your mind, you can change your vote. Just running out the clock now. Stranger danger! Predicting that correctly pays off. Next up. This one seems a regular juggernaut. Let's see what tensions are mounting over in the Eastern Conference. An early favorite emerges. A real tug of war. What a greeting! And now our last two contenders face off. This one's looking over. That was ugly. No one could have predicted this one. Before we get on to round two, it's time to make another prediction. You've got a new matchup waiting for you on your device. Predict the one you think is going to win. The predictions are in. Let's jump back to our bracket for round two. Folks, I've been waiting for this matchup my entire career. The struggle is real. That greeting's good. answer to beat, but let's check out the competition. A clear favorite. Dominating win. This final matchup will determine what is the best way to greet a stranger on the street. An upset in the making. Just running. We have our first winner. Wow, what a bracket. Let's see how the scores shook out. It's time for the blind bracket. We'll start with just the category. Name any animal. Go ahead and write the first thing that comes to mind. We'll see the real bracket title after the answers are all in. Let's see what this bracket is really about. Animal you're most likely to follow on Instagram. Time to get in those predictions. The predictions are in. Let's start with a bang. Oh, it doesn't get more contentious than this. It's anyone's game. That's as close a battle as you'll ever see. Our next matchup. There is no love lost between these two. An epic showdown! Yes, just made it! Let's see what's happening over on the other side of the bracket. A clear frontrunner. This one seems like it's over before it's done. You will not be denied. Looks like this one was obvious. It's time to round out the bracket with this vicious matchup. I am on the edge of my seat. This one's looking over. Back and forth they went. Before we get on to round 2, it's time to make another prediction. The predictions are in. Let's jump back to our bracket for round 2. Nothing has come easy so far for either of these answers. Just running out the clock now. That wasn't even close. One more match to determine our finals. This is why we do this, folks. No one thought it would be this close. That's 3 for $1. And now the final face-off. What is the animal you're most likely to follow on Instagram? This one's looking over already. This one seems like it's over before it's done. Put that one in the win column. Let's go back to that scoreboard. It's all been leading up to this. Time for the triple blind bracket. This bracket will change every single round. Here's your starting category. Give the silliest word you can think of. Who knows what crazy twists and turns this bracket will take? Time's running out. Let's see what we're dealing with. The best name for a new Dr. Seuss location. Time to get in those predictions. All cash is doubled this round, so make these choices count. The predictions are in. Starting things off. It's really going back and forth. This one's looking over. Big win, Daddy likes. Moving on to our next matchup. Just running out the clock now. like falling off a log. Why don't we see what's going on the other side of the bracket? It's a bracket like this that truly makes this game the sport of kings. The lead keeps changing hands. This one seems like it's over before it's done. Ran away with that one. And now our last two contenders face off. Overwhelming support already. Not a lot of votes yet. Just running out the clock now. That win was so big you could hear it the next state over. Let's switch up this bracket. Best name for a racehorse. Get those predictions in now. The predictions are in. Let's jump back to our bracket for round two. One answer is showing some promise. This one's looking over. It's flea and tick season! We're just one match away from our finals. A slight lead taking shape. This one seems... no contest. One final switcheroo. The best replacement name for England. I hope your answers still make sense. And now the final face-off. Out of the gate with a big lead. Just running out the clock now. We have a winner! Let's see who won it all.
Hello and welcome to Monster Seeking Monster. I'm your host, the Dweller at Midnight, but you can call me Felicia. I'll be hosting 6 nights of sinister speed dating, where you'll try to convince other players to go out with you by sending them secret messages. Each night, you'll chat with other players before locking in the one person you want to date that night. If that person picks you back, you go on a date and both earn a heart. At the end of the game, the monster with the most hearts wins. Usually. Did I mention you're all secretly monsters? Check your devices now to see your secret powers and how you can earn bonus hearts if you put them to good use. Oh, and you can date the audience, which is collectively controlling this player by voting on everything they do. There's no one in the audience yet, but you can join at any time during the game by going to jackbox.tv and using the room code. Until someone joins, the audience will just make random choices on its own. Let's all take a chance on love in a room filled with potentially terrifying monsters. Let's start by chatting with other players and trying to set up dates. You can only send 4 messages each night, so use them wisely. The first message the audience sends each night gets sent to everyone and appears here on the screen. Did I mention that your secret conversations might be seen by everyone during the dates? My bad. The message sending timer is down to 20 seconds. Time to wrap things up. Oh, sorry. Time's up. Now, on your device, pick the one person you hope you're going on a date with tonight. Ooh, I've got butterflies in my stomach. Literally, I ate a lot of butterflies. Hey, I know, it's hard to choose, but if you don't pick anyone... Okay, let's see who everyone tried to date. And if you don't get a date, don't worry. This is just the first night. Oh, wow. 4 of you. We have to fix that. Half of you have to go. Sorry about that. Okay, now then. We know how this is gonna end. They used all their messages. That's commitment. Wow, what an exciting first night. Let's see the scoreboard. So you are doing the best, and you're doing less so. A quick word of warning. Whoever is in the top spot at the end of the second night of dates will have their monster power revealed. And every night after that, we'll do the same for the highest ranking unrevealed monster. We all know how this works by now. Message away! If you need to block another player from messaging you, when you hit the info button on their chat screen, you can also find a block button, so you won't see their messages. Just 20 more seconds. Okay, time's up. Once again, it's time to pick your date. So, did we learn any useful life lessons the first night? We'll find out. Time to see the dates. Stick around, there's another one for you. Looks like someone else wanted in on that action and failed. Let's see what's what now. Definitely saw some movement in there. Don't forget, from now on, at the end of each night, a new monster will be revealed. You're at the top. Let's take a peek at your monster identity.
Vengeful Ghost!
The Vengeful Ghost starts the game with a bonus heart. When the Vengeful Ghost asks someone on a date and gets rejected, that person loses a heart. You can read that again whenever you want on your device by hitting the info button on their chat screen. The same goes for any monster after they're revealed.
Night 3.
Oh, just an FYI, there's a full moon out tonight. Maybe that affects you. Probably it doesn't. You can double check your monster ID if you can't remember. Get to messaging. If you start seeing a lot of audience messages appear on the screen, that probably means they're not getting a lot of messages from other players. Seconds and counting. Oh, sorry, time's up. All right, it's time to pick dates again. If my heart could still beat, it would be skipping a few right now. Hey, I know, it's hard to choose, but if you don't pick anyone, it's date time. Let's see if any of that changed the social pecking order. Well, some stuff definitely happened there. You're the highest unrevealed player, so let's see.
Ventriloquist touches!
Sad people love puppets. The ventriloquist puppet gets a bonus heart every time they date someone that was rejected the night before. I'm excited about that full moon. Message time. Second warning. Okay, time's up. Once again, it's time to pick your date. If I had real human emotions, I'd really be feeling them right now. Okay, let's see them. Don't go yet, there's more. Rejecting the vengeful ghost means losing a heart. We know this ends badly. Let's see if that changed any of the standings. Power moves. Let's see what you are.
Body swapper.
On a full moon, the body swapper swaps hearts, all of them, with the person they successfully date. That's quite a power.
Night 5.
Get to messaging. Alright, it's time to pick dates again. This is like some wonderful nightmare. Let's see those dates. Looks like someone was hoping this date wouldn't work out. Wait! Looks like someone had the same idea. Let's see what happens. That's gotta hurt. Let's see what's what now. Ooh, things are moving. Okay, let's see your secret.
Mother!
The mother receives a bonus heart every night their child does not get a date. I still love you, Mom. It's our last night together. Make it count. And you get 2 hearts for dating tonight instead of 1 because it's such a special night. Not to mention there's a full moon out too.
Last night, yes, it's true.
Message time.
Last night, yes, it's true. It's a last night to get with you. It's a last night. Last night, got to feel it. Last night, yes, it's true. About you, baby. Last night, and last night, know you caught some feelings for me too. The last chance, let's make some trouble. 'Cause you know now all the points are double. Tonight's the night, baby. Feelings right, baby. Tonight's the night, baby. Feelings right. What say you and me, baby? We get together romantically. You know it's time to choose.
Only 20 seconds left.
The last night, there's not another. The only one to choose is me. Then we'll be in ecstasy. Pick me on the count of 3. 1, 2, 3.
Okay, time's up. Once again, it's time to pick your date. Oh, love, so much potential for disaster and heartbreak. It's date time. Wait. Someone's lining up hoping to be next. Let's see how this works out. Well, we've all been there. Stay right there. There's more. We already know how this will go. Stick around, there's another one for you. No date for the child means a bonus heart for the mother. Rejecting the vengeful ghost means losing a heart. Let's see the almost final standings. One last thing, it's time for the after party. Time to reveal any remaining hidden monster powers. Time for another reveal.
Glob.
Every time the Glob successfully dates 3 new players, its heart tally doubles.
Werewolf.
On a full moon, werewolves get a bonus heart for dating and then turn their date into a werewolf. But if a werewolf is rejected on a full moon, they lose half a heart.
Witch.
The witch takes a hair from each new player they date. When revealed, the witch receives 1 bonus heart for every hair collected.
Monster Hunter.
At the end of the game, the monster hunter gets a bonus heart for every time they date the monster type they've secretly been told to hunt. Time to tally up any after-party bonus hearts. Let's see if anybody became a werewolf. No bonus hearts for that. I just like to know who's a werewolf. Who was the monster hunter hunting this whole time? The Glob, who they never did successfully date. Sorry, Monster Hunter. How does that affect the final standing?
I'm Cookie, and you're playing Enough About You. Those are all the words on the Post-it note in front of me, so let's just move on. Uh-oh, 7 players. Yeah, that's an odd number. No worries, I've just got to touch all the doorknobs in the studio, and then everything will be okay. And if you're not playing, don't forget you can still join the audience. Audience members try to spot the truth and choose their own lies to fake out the players. Let's hit it. Okay, here's the deal. You're about to see a question on your device. Answer truthfully. During the game, you'll make up lies about the other players. You get 500 points for everyone you fool with your lies, 1,000 for finding the truth, and on your question, you get a reputation bonus for players who know you well enough to get it right. Ready? Well, I am. Submit your honest answer. Finish quick before you ruin it forever. First question. If this player had to pick a new first name, it'd be blank. Write your lies now. Okay, look for the truth and pick it. And what did people pick? And the question is, it may seem weird, but this player once bought blank online. Enter your lies now. Come on, time's running out. Okay, seek the truth. Okay, what did everyone pick? Okay, here's your question. The substance this player would least like to swim in would be blank. All right, type in your lies. Okay, here are your choices. All right, let's see what everybody picked. Bam! Nobody thought of this. Let's see what we got. One of this player's earliest memories is of blank. Type in your lies now. Hey, I'm serious about that timer. Finish quick. Okay, which one's the truth? Let's see what everybody selected. Now listen up. The most embarrassing purchase this player has had to make in person was blank. Okay, enter your lies. Come on, time's running out. All right, pick the truth. All right, let's see what you guys picked. Nice fibbing. Okay, focus up. The last thing this player lied about was blank. All right, type in your lies. Hurry up and finish before time runs out. Okay, where's the truth? All right, who picked what? Here's a question for you. The last time this player yelled at their television was blank. Answer your lies now. Okay, find the truth. Let's see how things shook out. Time for the final round. Everybody submits one truth about themselves and one lie. Anything at all. And make that lie good. You'll rack up points for every sucker you fool and for finding other players' truths. Get on with it. Your time's half gone. If you're still working on that truth, you might want to move on to your lie. All right, which statement's true? Spot the truth. Take a guess. Okay, which one? Which is it?
Fibbage 3, Fibbage 3. I lied to you, you lied to me, as I tried.
Welcome to Fibbage. I'm Cookie, and I hope you're ready to get devious. Hey, 7! Just like my favorite movie, Lucky Number 11. Oh, wait, never mind. Oh, and if anybody else wants to join, they can get in the audience at any time. The audience votes on fake answers to fool those gullible players, and they also get to guess the truth. Okay, here we go. This is round 1, where you'll get 500 points for fooling the other players with your lies, and you'll net 1,000 for finding the truth. All right, choose a category. All right, question 1. In order to justify the odd purchase, Nicolas Cage claimed he bought a blank to help his acting. Now write a lie on your device that the other players might think is true. If you're stuck, for half the points, you can hit the Lie For Me button and get a suggestion. Do it already! Hurry, use the Lie For Me button. And these are your choices. Pick the one that looks true on your device. I love this part. And damn it, he is due a refund. Time to pick a category. Yeah, that was difficult. Let me do it for you. Okay, here's the question. During an interview with Charlie Rose, Mikhail Gorbachev revealed that Ronald Reagan once told him the Cold War could be put on hold if blank. Type in your lies now. Write something quick or use the lie for me button. Okay, here you go. Find the truth. Okay, let's take a look. Thank God aliens invaded in 1991, or that war would still be going on today. Hey, let me show you something.
It's time to look at this.
This Chinese artifact from the Qing dynasty was used to store blank. Write your lies now. All right, where's the truth? Let's see how things shook out. Great lie there. And you all missed it. That thing could probably use a few air holes. This is round 2, which means all point values are doubled. Select a category. All right, here it is. According to director Peter Jackson, before his Lord of the Rings trilogy was produced, another version had been attempted where the main characters would have been played by blank. Enter your lies now. All right, find the truth. And what did people pick? That was a big one. I just know Yoko would have stolen the Ring of Power. Okay, pick a category. Here's the question. A doctor in Long Island sued his ex-wife, demanding she either pay him $1.5 million or return the blank he had given her. Okay, enter your lies. Okay, take a look and find the truth. All right, let's see what everybody picked. In a divorce, it's always the internal organs that suffer. Give me a category. Try this one. To promote a 2002 video game, Acclaim offered $10,000 to anyone who would blank. Type in your lies now. Write something quick or use the Lie For Me button. Okay, which one is the truth? All right, who picked what? To rock or not to rock? That is the question. Welcome to the final fibbage. It's your last chance at points, and it's worth triple. Don't blow it. In the early 1980s, experimental musician Frank Zappa commissioned an unusual quilt. It was made entirely of blank and blank. All right, type in your lies. Okay, where's the truth? Let's see what everybody selected. Just like how Grandma used to make them.